Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This video is from about a year ago. We just haven't got around to editing it, so we're going to go ahead and go do it. Our next video will be on our 4x6 John Deere tractor, which is mentioned in this video. Let's get into it.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is the Explorer. There's been some changes since it's last been on any videos. It has a 3-inch body lift on it, and it's in the process of a V8 swap. Yep. So we had to custom make the drop the core support there, so the radiator actually sits inside of the core support, so it'll clear the fan and everything. It looks like that's going to turn out pretty good. There's an NP205 transfer case is what we put into it, and that shifter is right there, so that'll work out perfect right through the floor there. Just working on getting the transfer case and that mounted in right now. You can see it there. It just barely clears, but it clears, so that's enough. I got to make the mount there yet to hold up to help. Just kind of figuring out what I'm going to do for the transmission. Hold that up there with the transmission mount. That's what I got so far. Just kind of started working on that. That's the original transfer case out of the V8 I took this engine out of. It was way too big. Didn't even fit between the frame rails when it was mounted to the transmission. So luckily my brother-in-law had this NP205. So I got that from him, and that looks like it'll work perfect. I also made this rear bumper, took the stock one off after I put the body lift on it. I hated the look of that, so I made this rear bumper and put that on there, so that come out pretty good. We got some D-rings added on here. That's that. And my next update is the 6x6 tractor that we're going to build. I've always wanted to do this, and I've been kind of collecting parts for a while. I came across this that had a bad engine, and it's got a couple of issues. The steering shaft's bent. And I came across this one that runs good, and there's really nothing wrong with it. So I got a decent deal on that. So my plan is basically to cut the frame right here, somewhere in there, and weld it onto the back of this. And then I'm going to make both hydros run together, make the foot pedal operate both of them, just like that. So we're kind of excited for this. I also made a cowl induction hood for the Explorer. That is it right here. This is just, I cut the original hood up and moved it up. And these right here are actually the tops of the fenders of my Parts Explorer I have on both sides. I just used the fenders and molded them and cut them to make them work. And it come out pretty good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good. I did flex seal where I did the here, and then just did paint where the rest of it is. Just to kind of give it a, not quite a glossy look, just kind of that, you know, you can tell something's been done. I don't know. I kind of like how it turned out. All right, now we're going to go, this is another tractor I had picked up. It's an old Sears. It's actually in pretty good shape, man. It's crazy. Starts right up and works. This is how you engage the deck, and this is how you use the deck to level it. It's crazy. Has a 10 horsepower Tecumseh engine in it. It's pretty cool, a little tractor. We got a tree to cut down. My son Owen, he's been selling firewood out by the road, so say hi, Owen.
Hi.
So we're going to do that. This is another tractor here. It's an LX188. It has a liquid-cooled Kawasaki engine in it that runs, but the tractor, I don't know, something happened to it, fell off a trailer. It's all smashed and damaged. So the engine's good, though, so I'm going to keep that. And the rest of it's probably just scrap. And there's a chainsaw. So we're going to go to cut down a tree for and split it for him to do that. So we'll see you out there. Thanks. There's the Parts Explorer there. Both axles are still under it. The engine and the trans went on it. That's why the guy parted it out. Well, I ended up buying the parts that were left. All right, guys, so we're out in the woods now. There's a couple trees that have fallen down. Right here's one. There's another one up there, and there's a dead one right here to the right that you can't see. That one's still standing, but it's dead. So we're going to cut that one down too. You can see it right there. It's dead. You got a lot of oak wilt in that here in this area, which kills the trees. So it is what it is with the trees, I guess. So we'll get the chainsaw fired up, and I'm gonna cut, and then my son Owen will load into the trailer. Then we'll take it up to the log splitter and get them all split. Got a Stihl MS271. That's what's doing the cutting today for us. The old brakes wouldn't hold it on the hill. So, yeah, that was fun. Just get these last few pieces here, and we'll cut that one down. Put more weight in the front of it, huh? I'm trying to push the trees out of the way, fellas. All right, so you can see the tree is leaning that way big time, so we're just going to drop it that way. All right, now we made it around, so we're going to load the front of that trailer heavy, so let's get going on this. sure it was a bee?
Yes, I saw them.
You get some ice. Where are they at, Owen?
Up in the lodge.
Oh, yeah, I see them. Well, my son got stung by a bee, so he took off. Ground bees here, man, they're terrible. I'm pretty allergic to them, so I'm glad I didn't get stung, but he'll be okay. He's gotten stung before, so we're gonna call her there because I gotta get this out of here, and we'll put her up by the log splitter. He'll be all right in a few minutes. Well, here's a bee update. They are all flying around right there. I don't know if probably can't see them, but they are right there. And there's a couple over here you can see. Well, anyway, just an update on the bees. I'm allergic to them, so I'll probably come around up here. The bees are right here, so I'll probably try to grab what's up here and just toss it. So, all right. All right, guys, this is my homemade dump trailer. I got it up here. It's just winch operated. Just a Badland 2,500 pound ATV winch. Goes up to a cable and pulley and down and pulls on the trailer. It works pretty good. Can't load it super heavy with dirt or nothing, but for brush and logs and all that, it works good. Well, all right. I keep this board under it just to keep water so it don't sit in there when it's setting. Not long ago I doubled the sides on it, put an extra board up top there, and then put this tailgate on the back of it. These are Ford truck cables I rigged up here, and it just shuts like this, and that latch goes around and holds it. Works great. We use it for leaves, logs, brush. I've had dirt in it before, but you can put a little bit of dirt in it, but if you put a lot, it can't handle it. So, but for what we use it for, it works great. So we'll get the log splitter out here and check on Owen, and he'll get back out here and we'll get this stuff split. All right, there's our log splitter. It's from the 1970s. I'm gonna look and see exactly what date it is. The engine was produced in 1976, so that gives you a time frame she is. Thing works great though. All right, let's get going. gas, and now it has. I thought I'd take a second here and show you a little bit closer, more info on this. So it's a Briggs & Stratton 5 horsepower engine. It's basically got a pulley in here with like a clutching system, and so it'll idle and the screw won't turn. So when you rev it up, it starts turning. Like when you shut it off, you hear woo, like it winding down. It's actually called a Bark Buster. That's what they call it here. This thing just slides in here, gives you a spot to go against. We put this pin in here, otherwise this thing will walk through and this will come out and they'll start to twist this. Start to twist that into the ground. It doesn't really matter as long as it don't fall out, but it's a little bit safer that way, I guess. So that's what we do. Works really good. All right, he went to go get some gas. I'll start the video back up when we get her gassed up and going. There you can hear the clutch winding down. Alright, now we're going to put her in the shed. It takes like 2 people to get it in there because it's kind of a pain. Because the little handle keeps wanting to come off. So we'll show you getting her in there. Just where we keep our bikes and stuff. Not much to see really there.
You should probably drive that.
All right, we'll see you down at the wood trailer out by the road. We had to switch tow vehicles. The old Sears just wouldn't do it. So we went to our Gator. It had no problem. We'll see you out by the road. All right, guys, you can see the tow vehicle. And this is our wood trailer out by the road. We'll get her loaded up. All right, that's our process for getting wood out. We're hoping next year to have a big pile of wood like already cut and stuff we'll do in the wintertime, so we don't do it now. But all right, thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.